American Sign Language, ASL, is a very unique language. Essentially, it's language that deaf people use to communicate by means of their hands rather than their voice. How did I become involved in pursuing a career in American Sign Language? When I was in middle school, my school offered an American Sign Language course. And I knew nothing of sign language at that point, but I thought it would be really cool to form sentences by means of your hands rather than your voice. So I joined the class, and later when I was in high school, about a freshman or sophomore, I decided to further my education in American Sign Language, and I found that the Indiana School for the Deaf offered community classes for people like me who wanted to just learn the language. My teacher, she was deaf. She didn't verbalize with me the entire time I was taking the course. We had to solely rely on our hands, and because I had to do that, I learned so much sign and learned so much about the language, and I absolutely loved it. And I went through the beginner, intermediate, and advanced course, and when I was all finished, my teacher came up to me and she signed to me. She said, "You need to go to Vincennes University for American Sign Language. It comes naturally to you." And I was sophomore or junior at that point, and I kind of put it in the back burner in my mind, and because I wasn't ready to graduate high school yet. So when the time came for me to graduate high school, I couldn't really decide what I wanted to do. I thought about nursing, art. I was interested in art, and I thought maybe that, or physical therapy, but I wasn't totally sure. Nothing seemed to fit. And then I remembered how much I loved American Sign Language and how I just loved using it every day in class. So I applied for Vincennes University. I was accepted. I've been going there for almost 2 years, and this May I'll graduate from Vincennes University with my ASL degree and associates, and then hopefully this fall I'll be entering IUPUI to become an interpreter between deaf and hearing parties.